What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe. So obviously Terra Luna Classic is still going crazy right now, absolutely bullish. Hopefully y'all were able to check out the videos yesterday. If you didn't, make sure you go back and get caught up with all that. Also, shout out to the notification squad. Salute to the entire DD Nation. We are on our road to 50K. So if you haven't yet, do me that favor, hit the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Don't forget to turn on notifications. That way you get this information first, and that way you can position yourselves before the rest of the market starts to make these plays. Now, we're taking a look at the Terra chart right now as we speak, and right now the price is at that 47.45 level, up 22.3% on the day. It is absolutely bullish. So still riding along the top Bollinger Bands. We've been having basically just day after day for the last, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So almost last 2-3 weeks. Almost 3 weeks now, Terra Luna's been going absolutely crazy. We see the volume is still high. We see it tapering down just a little bit, but we do see buyers are in control. If we take a look at our pivot point, we can see that the price made it right around to the middle of between the R3 and the R4. That's our resistance level 3. It broke above that and it was heading towards the R4, but then started to lose some momentum at that range. Why? We see that the price is starting to become expensive where it is. So when it trades outside of these two bands, you see this blue band here at the top and this blue band here at the bottom. These are our Bollinger Bands. 90 to 95% of the time it wants to trade within this range, and when it starts going above that range, smart money or more wiser investors, traders, they know that the price is a little high to be paying that price. So the people buying in up here are more of FOMO, buyers, or people that are late to the party. So what the smart money will try to do is wait for some type of pullback, some type of correction to add to their positions. Now, also another thing I'm looking at is the RSI, our relative strength index. This lets us know, is the asset overbought or oversold. Right now with the RSI being at an 83, we know that that is really overbought right now, meaning more people are just basically FOMOing into the asset. It's very strong right now, but we know that this is likely to, have some correction somewhere along the lines. Now, of course, with Terra Luna being so bullish right now, this could continue for, a little while, but we just want to keep that in mind, that this is an expensive range to be buying. Now, later on in the future, when we break around to, our R4 level, then yeah, of course, this range that we're seeing right now will be considered cheaper. And I do expect us to go to this R4 level, which is around the 55,000 level. So if you're seeing us right now at this 47,000 level, you hear me saying eventually I believe we'll touch that 55,000 level. But I think it needs to cool off just to, add more to, if you're somebody who already bought in, to be adding more to your position at this price is just, a little risky. But you can do whatever you want to do. Remember, this is not financial advice. Never risk more than you're willing to lose. Always do your own due diligence and know that crypto is highly volatile. Whatever you put in right now, we could be seeing swings of 60 to 80%. So it could go up 60 to 80%, but at the same time, it could also go down 60 to 80%. So you don't want to put in, more than you're willing to lose. You don't want to put yourself in a tight situation. If you put a couple bucks, you throw it at this price right here, anticipating it to go higher, that's fine. But just don't go, doing anything crazy, taking out loans, borrowing money from people to try to invest in this. I want y'all to be wise about it. So, things are looking good right now. We can see leading exchanges, KuCoin and Gate.io, to support the 1.2% tax burn for Terra Luna Classic. So in a press release today, KuCoin said it would implement the feature on its platform once the proposal has been officially approved and implemented on the Terra mainnet. KuCoin will support the 1.2% tax burn when the proposal is officially approved and implemented on Terra Classic mainnet, the exchange said. However, if Terraform Labs refuses to approve and implement the proposal, KuCoin said all services for a LUNC token would remain unchanged. The exchange further urged LUNC investors to deposit the tokens to the trading platform before September 12, 2022 to avoid increasing deposit fees. Gate.io said Gate.io will burn tax in the withdrawal of LUNC and USTC. There's that tweet right there. Terra LUNC burn proposal. It is noteworthy that Terra community has been calling on TFL to burn part of the LUNC supply to compensate investors for the losses they incurred in early May 2022 after UST lost its peg to the dollar. Despite investors' wishes, TFL abandoned the Lunk project to launch a new chain and token, which it believed to be the perfect way to compensate investors. However, TFL's effort was insufficient to compensate the Terra ecosystem collapse victims. In June 2022, investors voted a 1.2% tax burn should be applied to all Lunk on-chain transactions. All Lunk tokens obtained via the tax initiative will be permanently destroyed, thus reducing the total supply of the asset class and ultimately bolstering its value. Since the 1.2% tax burn proposal passed, the Terra team has not implemented the upgrade. This prompted investors to rely on individual burn efforts where people are encouraged to send some Lunk tokens to an Inferno address. So that's just basically removing the tokens out of circulation, which will is sending them to a dead wallet or a burn wallet, some people call it. TFL has started showing interest in Lunk following a spike in the coin's price due to individual community burn. The company recently rolled out a new upgrade for the old Terra chain. Last week, an investor named Edward Kim proposed changing the Lunk tax parameter to include transactions conducted on exchanges. Depending on the mechanisms that these trading exchanges use, such as moving from hot to cold wallets, that activity can and will be taxed and burned, Kim said. Upcoming 1.2% tax burn proposal. In a recent tweet made by Lunk Burn, a Twitter account that tracks all individual burn activities, the 1.2% tax burn proposal will be available for voting on or before September 10th, 2022. If the proposal passes, it will be activated on or before September 20th, 2022. At the time of writing, a handful of exchanges, including Mexi Global, have already stated that they will support the 1.2% tax burn for Lunk once it's implemented on the Terra mainnet. So we see a lot of people following along. We see, why people are getting excited, because more and more exchanges are agreeing to participate in this burn. So that's going to overall make this token more scarce, which will increase the price as the demand strengthens as well. It's just simple supply and demand. So very excited what the potential of this project. I told y'all a couple months ago that this was a lottery play. If you want to throw a couple bucks at it to see what happens, and those that did, it paid off nicely. But you got to remember to never do it with money that you're gonna need, because if you're gonna end up needing it, by this weekend, the next month, the next 2 months, the next 3 months, they can possibly hold the market down or push the asset underwater for a little while to where you will be forced to sell for a loss if you need to take those funds out sooner than giving it the time to mature. But very exciting. I'll keep y'all updated with everything going on. Right now we got the market cap at 2.9 billion, up 25%. Volume is down 1%, so we want to keep a close eye on this volume indicator as well, just to be able to determine, is things slowing down? Where will we be able to find some support? Those that caught that dip here, pulling back to that 32 level. I told y'all in the video yesterday that was a key range. You got to look left in the chart and look at some of those previous resistance areas to determine where the price is likely to fall back for support. Now, always remember, you could give or take a little bit, because the people that know, how to interpret this data, they're not just going to all the time allow it to all line up perfectly where everybody else is waiting, for these same positions, or these same points on the chart. So they will sometimes sell a little early, buy a little earlier, to not make it land exactly where the indicator says it should. So things are very, very bullish right now, though. Like I told you, I expect to see that 55,000 range really soon. Could it pull back and, try to retest around this 43 range? Possibly. We could see that. We could even see it, possibly retest that 39 range, right around the 40,000 level. I think we already seen it test that 35 level right here, where, which really, I thought it would have been a little closer to the 30,000 level to retest. But, that, like I said, they never let it go exactly to where everybody's expecting. Smart money will step in sometimes a little sooner and take the chart or the price the opposite way. So that's all we got for this video, man. I appreciate everybody for pulling up and rocking with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comment section if you appreciate this information. I'm DecemberDeMarco, and we are out.